Student engagement in the classroom should at least stay the same in an online environment or improve if there are opportunities to do so. In a previous session was mentioned class talk and dialogic thinking. Another opportunity to maintain or increase engagement is to offer students more opportunities to engage in higher critical thinking during class time. Helen Crompton, Diane Burke, and Yi-Ching Lin performed a meta-analysis of studies of students and mobile learning. They found a 40-60% split in the use of lower versus high-level thinking opportunities. There is no reason that these numbers could not be improved. One way to do this is to use a tool that has been around before online learning, and that is Bloom's taxonomy. Bloom's taxonomy is used by many teachers to help them structure learning outcomes that move from low critical thinking skills to higher order critical thinking skills. To increase engagement, make the outcomes student-centered as much as possible. Another best practice is to let students know at the beginning of your course that it is okay to take notes during the class. They are not to be passive listeners. In an in-person or blended learning classroom, students do sketch notes. They write paraphrases of the text. They highlight the text. They record your lecture. Some students doodle while they're listening. And yes, there are the students who may not be listening because they're distracted by their telephone. Encourage your students to take notes during the class time. Provide them with PDFs of text prior or the beginning of the class, so they can use text readers to highlight the text. Record your class session and send the link to students afterwards. For the students on the cell phone, repurpose that phone into a learning tool. Use one of the mobile assessment tools that use cell phones as response systems to do your formative assessments. Ask knowledge check questions, comprehension questions, sentiment questions during class time. This could be part of the 10-2 lecture strategy. Some of these mobile apps will save students' responses, which provides you as the teacher data that can be reviewed and analyzed for the purposes of lesson planning for future class sessions. In an online environment, it is too easy for students to become passive. Increase participation not just by encouraging note-taking, but ask them to volunteer and share their notes through screen sharing. This is an opportunity for them to contribute to social learning and gives you, as the instructor, information as to what the students thought were noteworthy. What are some of the times when students were very engaged in an in-person lesson? What elements of that experience could be recreated online?